Oh, Mac folks, with me, Feel Too Real on part 7, the Crash Bandicoot 2 Let's Play. So we got the gem in Road Room, but we did not get the crystal, which is a bit of an issue. So we gotta fix that problem. So I'm gonna run through the level, literally run through the level. I'm not gonna do anything else but to get the crystal. So get through here as quickly as possible, because you know, as they say, time is money. So just continue on the path that you saw earlier in this level when you saw in part 6, except now that we have 2 Aku Akus, every Aku Aku we're going to get from this point on is going to give us invincibility, and Crash is going to run. And something I didn't mention about the lizards, for you to take them out, you have to slide into them. I guess their little neck frilly thing protects them from not from slides, but from spinning. So just be a little bit worried about that if you don't have the Aku Akus like I do. But we're gonna be running through the level quite a lot, and that's it. Everything after that crystal is completely completely what, Phil? You've seen it before, except for the hidden path. So. And with that, we are done with the level. So all we needed was that crystal. We're going to go ahead and warp out of here. And then we'll finish all the tier 3 crystals. But we'll have to come back here to collect the box gem from Road to Ruin. And then we'll hear a little bit of from our buddy, good old Dr. Neo Cortex.
Crash, my boy.
Hey, we're friends now, right?
Halfway there.
Yeah.
But I'm sure you've noticed that things are getting harder. The
Yeah.
last 10 crystals will be the hardest to gather.
No.
And
Wait, what was that?
our
Oh, okay.
enemies will be sending their strongest forces to thwart you.
That's not
I'll
good.
contact you again when you have completed
Wait,
the next
wait.
warp room.
I want to talk to you more.
Okay, anyways. So we're done with tier 3. So we're going to take on the boss of tier 3, which happens to be my favorite boss in Crash Bandicoot, as in like personality and just the way it looks. Tiny Tiger. And Tiny Tiger, you can't do any direct damage to him. He can only damage himself, so to speak. And the whole gimmick here is you're going to be sharing these 9 platforms with Tiny Tiger. I almost said Tony the Tiger. But the platforms after a while will flash red, and you have to lure Tiny to these red platforms, and then he will jump into them and fall down if there's a hole, and that's how you do damage. And in the process of this, more of the platforms will drop as well, and you need to make your way to the green platforms, which are safe. So you're going to rinse and repeat, but as you do this, it gets harder and harder to trap them, because the previous one, 3 platforms fell, as you saw there. Only 2 platforms fall. So you need to be sure you lead him to these red platforms, and then when he jumps towards you, make sure you jump off and then land on the green platform. And sometimes, well, not sometimes, but he will also jump into a pit that's already there from a previous platform fall. All you just gotta do is lead him there, and at the very end, only 1 platform will fall, and then you need to make your way to the remaining green platform before all the other platforms fall. And it's a pretty easy boss fight, but it's very stressful on the last one. I got very fortunate there, but it could be stressful if you're not quick enough and observant enough. But that was it. That was Tiny Tiger, my favorite boss in Crash Bandicoot. So that's it, and we're done, and we're gonna go to my least favorite tier, and it's only because of one very particular level. It'd be like 1.5, but oh boy. Okay, so we have Hanging Out, Digging It, Cold Hard Crash, Ruination, and Beehiving. And Cold Hard Crash is by far my least favorite level in this game. That is the unspeakable level, but I guess we'll just have to be hanging out in other levels to avoid it. Oh boy. Okay, so this is the last sewer level in the game, sadly, because I really love this music. And this has a hidden path, I believe. Yes, I think it does. Which, if you notice in some of the early sewer levels, I ran towards a screen when you drop to the lower section. But one of the new gimmicks here is the Mr. Bubbles will run towards you, or dash towards you. So make sure you're a little bit observant with that. And then we are going to go down that hole. And that hole, I believe, leads to the one is, no, not yet. It's another section. So hit the checkpoint box and climb the grate and just continue through the grate and just make sure that you can avoid all the spiked robots that are dangerous and all that. So keep going and just continue on. Remember, just be observant and just keep going. Speed through there and then continue on through here. Get the Aku Aku so that you got a little bit of protection. And don't do what I just did there and waste the Aku Aku. Hit the checkpoint box, get on the grate, continue on, and then you're just going to avoid these spiky robots of Doom or patrol bots. I don't know what they are, but they're just robots with spikes that get in the way. And just continue on, and of course don't hit the X button, jump button, whatever button to fall off and then into the fiery pit below. So pretty easy, I think. Pretty easy. And then again, just avoid the spiky robots, time your jumps well. That way you don't touch them and die or fall into the hot section and die. And then we're going to fall down into the next section. And the next section I believe is where the hidden path is. So whoop, break those. Go down. Going down south will give us the hidden path, but I want to continue on to get the... No, I'm going to go ahead and just... Am I? Yes, I'm going to go down here and get the hidden path. So we're going to have to play through this level again, but that's okay. The hidden path here, this is where you're going to have to use the pull-up technique. That way you can avoid the robots. You see they're a little bit lower, so you can't avoid them and they're going really fast. So you'll have to use the pull-up technique. And there's a lot of extra lives here, so that's nice. It's almost like they're preparing us for a certain level in this tier that is unspeakable, except for that one time I spoke its name. But continue on, and then it looks like you get to a dead end. But as you get to the end of it, the secret path portal will take you to the secret hub room. And this will be totally fly. I cannot think of a pun. Can't think of one, so we're just going to continue on, because, you know. Yeah, I got nothing. So Crash, go ahead and go in. Y'all lucked out this time. You don't get any of my terrible puns. Okay, stop buying me time past Phil. We gotta go. Time is money. Alright, so totally fly. It's one of two levels where you're back in the jungle, but it's completely dark minus the light from the firefly. You can do a time trial there right away. That was not my intention, but I guess I just died there on purpose to fix that time trial. But oh well. So continue on. We're not going to get the time trial. But the firefly will run out eventually and they will fly away from you. So just make sure you keep moving. And in my opinion, this is the easier of the two routes, because all you gotta do is worry about the box gem. There's not a death route like there is in the other level, which is in tier 5. And I hit the nitro, and that's the first time I died to nitro, I think. We get that really cool death animation with the wind instrument. I don't like dying in Crash, but that's like one of the funnier ones in my opinion, because he's like all at peace playing the instrument and everything. But anyways, I digress. So continue on, and let's see if I can get to that nitro section without dying. Come on, Phil, get it. Okay. So jump on the rat or possum, and then just hold the jump button. That way you get extra height to go over the nitros. Those spike bots you can't take out, you can only avoid them, but they do provide a little bit of light in the immediate section that they're in. A lot of pits, so as you can see, if you run out of light, it's very possible to just walk yourself into a bottomless pit. I remember way back in the day, I used to turn up the brightness on my old CRTV. I think that's what they're called, CRTVs. But anyways, my old TV where the brightness would be all the way up, and you know, kind of like cheat your way through this. But the firefly in the bonus room will just keep going forward. It might make a few loops to buy that nitro. Like right here, I believe it'll fly around and give that TNT just a moment to blow up, so you can do all you need to do and then catch up. But again, you cannot die in the bonus room, so even if you run out of light, you can use the Wampa fruit to guide you, and even if you do die, like I said, it's not going to count against you. But 16 out of 18 boxes, because 2 of them were nitros, so don't worry too much about that. Oops, let me adjust my headset. Okay, so continue on, slide into the lizards. That lizard in particular, you slide into the TNT, clear your path. And here you need to break these metal boxes. What I like to do is break these metal boxes before you get that dragonfly. You can kind of make out where they are. I remember, again, in the old version of Crash 2, it was completely dark here unless you turn up the brightness on your television. And then what I would do to find the boxes, I would spin, because when you spin into these boxes, they make a metallic sound. And so you want to destroy them before you get the firefly. That way the firefly doesn't run away from you if you stall for too long. So we got all the metal boxes. We're going to continue on. And then just jump over these pits. You can slide jump. I feel like some of them you need to slide jump. You might be able to barely make regular jumps with those, I think. And we're greeted with a lot of extra lives there. Hit the nitro detonator box and we're 44 out of 44. And so we can get our normal box gem for that level and we can continue on. So awesome. And the firefly's like, okay, I'm going to. But that was it. It was totally fly. I don't know if that was a pun or not, but I'm going to just go. But that level is totally fly. No, that's horrible. Even by my standards. I apologize. Anyways, continue up. Let's go back up to the dreaded tier 4. And we're going to finish up hanging out. Because we need to get the box gem. And I think we got the crystal. Yeah, we got the crystal. But we need to get the box gem for that level. So up we go. Woo! 1. Tier 2. Oh yeah, and of course you can always go back to tier 2, switch out with Coco to play as Coco. Tier 3. Tier 4. Here we are. Okay, anyways, we're gonna go back to hanging out and finish it and get our awesome box gem, or not. What are you gonna do, Phil? You just want to keep hanging out, I know. Oh jeez. Anywho, continuing on. Again, take your time. The flamethrower dude, his flamethrower will run out eventually. That is your cue to take him out. And I don't know why that scream always makes me laugh. I remember in the old version it was a normal, I think it was the Wilhelm scream, I think. But yeah, just remember that the Mr. Bubble robots will come out of the corner and try to like just run and bamboozle you. So make sure that you're prepared for that. Don't let them run right into you. And again, just go ahead and break the boxes and continue on. If you got 99 boxes, you don't even need to get the fruit, so you might as well just run, take them out, and just continue on. And again, take your time here with these robots. They go kind of slow, and there's some safe spots for you to watch and observe the pattern, like right here. I'm risking it for the biscuit. No, I'm not gonna make it. I'm still gonna try it. No, okay. But right there, that's really risky right there. But oh well. It worked out, so awesome. And we got an Aku, so we got a little bit of protection. Let's see if I can break these TNTs without setting them off prematurely. I don't know why I was risking it right there, but continuing on. And what did I hit? I won't be interested on the playback on that. The post playback. I'm thinking I might have just like barely tapped one of the spike robots. So why are you getting fruit, Phil? Anyways, continue on. Hit the box. Continue on. These robots move a lot faster, so make sure you're observant and get to where you need to be before they get there, because you know they move faster. And if you get hit, you will die. And dying is not very good. So continue on. Again, watch the robots. Slide jump or regular jump. I just, out of habit, I like to slide jump. It's something, once I started realizing how to do it, I just always started to do it for like 90% of my jumps, but you don't have to. And why are you getting the fruit? Okay, so now don't go into the hidden route, just continue on. Break the checkpoint box, continue on. Get the bonus room. I almost forgot what it was called. Okay, so continue on. We're gonna be getting 35 boxes. And some of them are nitro, so don't worry about it. And continue on, and whatever you do, try not to hit the nitro, because nitros are bad. Especially when they jump in or do that. Qua erat demonstratum, as they say. So I hate nitros in Crash 2. In this version. Let's try this again from the top. So really fly through all these boxes. Collect any Wumpa Fruit extra lives you want. I really don't need to get the Wumpa Fruit, but I'm going to grab it anyways because I'm a compulsive grabber of Wumpa Fruit in this game. Here, these are a little tricky. What I would recommend is get the top ones and then spin them, or just the top ones, not the bottom ones, of course. Bounce and get all the fruit, and then do the same thing on the bottom, but start from the left, not the right, of course. And get all that fruit. Obviously, I don't need it, but this is generally the safest way to get the fruit. Because remember, 5 bounces on these, and then it will break, and you can move on to the next one, or move to the bonus room. The bonus room's exit. Okay, so we are going to be at what, 80? No, 79, and we're almost there. Please don't jump boxes. Oh gosh. Okay, continue on. These nitros, they really do give me anxiety in Crash 2 Remake. I have no words. Moving on. Luckily, we already got the bonus. That was totally my bad. The box didn't even jump. Anyways, like I said, these boxes, those nitro boxes, give me anxiety. But that last one, no excuse. But take out the rats. Hit the nitro detonator box. That'll take care of a lot of those. Not a lot. It'll take care of all the nitros. And we have 93 out of 93. And so we're at the end. Just make sure you don't get electrocuted. Like I'm about to. Okay, now I got it. Okay. So we got our box gem, and that is the end of this part. And I'll catch you guys and ladies on the next part. Bye.